Then, hover over Products, then select Add Product. You'll see a layout you're familiar with if you've used WordPress before. At the top is the product name field, then a content field. Then you'll see new meta boxes for product data and a product short description. The sidebar is changed as well. The new meta boxes beneath Publish are product categories, product tags, product image, which is normally the featured image, and product gallery. So let's first jump in and create a simple product together to show you how it all works. As you can guess, at the top, in the product name field, you can title your product. Let's call ours Flying Ninja for this example. In the content field, you can describe your product. What you write here will show up in the description section in a typical product page layout and can be as long as you want. For example, this is how it looks using our theme storefront. To add text beneath the product name, use the short description meta box further down. We'd recommend, as the name says, to keep it short here. Next, the product data meta box is where all the important settings are. As you can see, we first can set the type of product we want to create. We're talking about a simple product first, but there are more included in WooCommerce. From the top, all types are a simple product, grouped product, external or affiliate product, and variable product. Next to the product type dropdown, you'll also see 2 checkboxes. These let you create a virtual product and make the product downloadable as well. We'll cover those shortly, so hang tight. The rest of the settings are divided into different sections running down the left side here. From the top, for a simple product, those are General, Inventory, Shipping, Linked Products, Attributes, and Advanced. By default, we start in the General section. Here we have regular price and sale price fields. The regular price field is what your customers pay for your product. Keep in mind your tax settings for these fields as well. Hopefully you've already chose to enter product prices either inclusive or exclusive of taxes. If you want to put your product on sale, you can enter a sale price in the next field and also schedule the sale date range. If you select Schedule, 2 new fields appear to set the from date and the to date for the sale. Select Cancel to remove those date fields. The last 2 options in the General section let you set the product tax status. Then choose a tax class if it is taxable. In tax status, you can choose taxable, shipping only, or none. Then the tax class dropdown will have any tax classes you've created in the tax settings we covered in another video. The next section going down the left is Inventory. Here you can set a SKU if you use those in your store. SKU stands for Stock Keeping Unit and is a way to help identify your products. From there, you can enable stock management at the product level. If enabled, then you can enter how many you have in stock and choose how you'll handle back orders. You can simply not allow them or allow them in 2 different flavors. One will let the customer know their product is back ordered, and the normal allow will simply let back orders happen and your customers will never know. And just to be clear, either option lets stock go below 0. Next up, you can set the stock status. Is this product in stock or out of stock? What you choose here normally is shown while your customers browse your products. Lastly, there's a checkbox to set if the product is sold individually, which will only let a customer buy one of this specific product per order. The next section is where virtual products can come into play. If your product is not shipped at all, for example if you sell a service, you can check the virtual checkbox, and the shipping section on the left side will be removed. This also removes any shipping calculations, shipping address fields, etc. if your customers go to buy a virtual product only. But it's important we go over the shipping settings, as a lot of store owners sell physical products. To start, be sure you set the weight and dimensions of the product you are creating correctly here. If these aren't set and your shipping method calculates rates based on the product's dimensions, your customers will get errors or vastly wrong rates at checkout. Lastly, you can set a shipping class for the product if you use classes to help set your shipping costs. We covered shipping classes in an earlier video, so feel free to read the documentation or watch the video via the link here. The next section, titled Linked Products, lets you set upsells and cross-sales. But what are upsells and cross-sales? Well, we'd suggest using upsells to promote products that might be more profitable or of a higher quality. For example, there might be more expensive posters to promote compared to the one we're creating. You can entice customers to purchase that instead by making it an upsell on your lower end products. The upsells are then shown on the product page beneath the original product's details. For cross-sells, we recommend using those to sell related products to your customers. With the poster example, maybe you have a poster care kit that would make sense to show. The products set in cross-sells are normally shown in the cart page to entice customers to buy more while checking out. This all depends on your theme though. For a simple product, the next section titled Attributes isn't necessarily important. but it's still worth explaining. While these are most important for variable products, they can be used on a simple product. For example, maybe you like to keep your products organized by color or language. You may sell a Japanese board game to an English audience or gems of a specific color. You can make a language attribute for your board games and a color attribute for your gems. These are shown in the product data section, but they are most useful if you use the WooCommerce layered nav widget. This would let your customers filter your store by attributes, so someone who is into green gems can shop for green ones only using your attributes. We cover attributes and using them on a variable product shortly, so stay tuned. Finally, under the advanced section, you can start by adding a purchase note. This will be sent to the customer after purchase. Then you can set a menu order if you use those, and the final option lets you enable or disable reviews for this product. With all of the product data options set, there are only a few more things to cover. As we talked about in a previous video, you can select or create a product category in the sidebar. You can also add or select product tags. Now we need to upload the main image to your product using the product image field. This works just like the featured image does when creating a post or page. This will be the main image that is seen across your store. It's on the shop page, the product's main image when viewing the product, cross-sales or upsales, the thumbnail you see in the cart, etc. The final meta box in the sidebar is the product gallery. You can upload other images to your product or choose from existing ones in your media library. For our example poster product, it'd be great to upload photos of alternate angles, the poster on a wall, close-up details of the poster, etc. These will show up smaller beneath the product image. Now if you were just creating a simple product, you could select Publish and start making sales. And we'll then move to the next product type, a grouped